Thank you for the singing, the worship time, and for the fellowship we had with our food. I want to thank you, Lord, myself, for these wonderful people that's helping us establish Cowboy Church and doing it with vigor, vitality, and love. Amen. Each one has played a very important part in what we are today. God is still with us. We will continue to see greater things. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name. Amen. The Lord bless you tonight for coming to God to worship Him in spirit and in truth. God is a spirit, and we worship Him in spirit and in truth. Thank the Lord for evermore. Now, I have a few things to say to you tonight, but I don't want to make you think I'm trying to work on you, but I want to teach you something that will be valuable, that will be a blessing to you in the future. Tithe paying is one of them. That's a 10% of your income. And then giving other funds for other causes. Let me just briefly give you a few pictures. In Luke chapter 12, Jesus was talking to the people. One man asked him, he said, would you tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me? And Jesus said, I didn't come to this world to look after this type of thing. I came to deal with people's souls. So the conversation continued. I love this line. So Jesus taught them a lesson on giving. Now you give, if you really know what giving is, you give to someone something that cannot return your gift. In other words, you give with total faith and commitment. Like we've been raising funds for tabernacle churches. We're overwhelmed with the response that we have received from this church and others. Amen. We're doing very well. We're on the road. And now, as giving to something that cannot give it back to you only in spiritual life. And however, that's the only real thing that counts anyhow, is to receive something spiritual. So the Lord gave him a parable. He said, there was a rich man, he owned properties, and he had tremendous harvests. And he said, I don't have room to put all my seed away. So he said, I'll turn down my barns and build bigger ones. So when I get those grains full, I can say to my soul, now, take it easy, have a good time, and really live it up. And Jesus said, that night, he passed away. So Jesus is trying to proclaim to us and to other people that we give not because we want returns, we give because we love. Amen. You can be stingy, tight, and all that, and try to make a headway and work yourself to death and work Saturdays and Sundays and take second jobs and so on and so forth to live the wonderful working way of life. And what have you got when you come to the end of it? Amen. Amen. Every time I think about it, I get goosebumps all over me. I just kind of feel like when I get to heaven, we're going to call all the Lord's going to call all the Africans and other people were saved in those tabernacles. Oh, what a crowd. Now that's receiving a gift. Amen. So when you give us out of the Lord and you trust Him. We also wondered so many times why the children of Israel had seen so many miracles. And God did so many things for them. And brought them into the land of promise and gave them all kinds of things. And then, out of that 12 tribes, He chose one that did not share in the inheritance, the tribe of the Levites. They were called to be the ministers of the tabernacle. They did not receive an inheritance. And the other 11 paid their tithe to support the ministry. And so I've heard people, preachers, say, well, God did away with tithe paying when Jesus came. And He didn't come to destroy stuff, He came to fulfill. And that's another fulfillment. There's not a better way to finance a sacrifice, a church, than to give them your funds and pay your tithe. I noticed in reading my Bible carefully, I wondered why the children of Israel were always backsliding. If I came to the conclusion that they started backsliding when they stopped doing their part, bringing in their tithe to support the ministry. It forced the priests and the Levites to go out and farm and raise cattle to supply their needs. Then disaster came. And they got back in line again. So I just dropped these thoughts in your heart. I'm not getting on to you or chatting you because I don't know anything about what you give, what you don't give. That's none of my prayer. I never ask very much. You've been coming to our church for a long time. We've said so little about giving, about money. But it's always come. Every need's been met. I want to thank you from the depths of my heart for lifting us up and taking part of advancing the kingdom of God. When it's all over, we will stand in His presence rejoicing. Amen. You know, it's unfortunate that we'll spend a whole life trying to lay up stuff so we have a good retirement. And the time to get it laid up and the time to start your retirement is not enough. So, we never know what will happen tomorrow, except we know who holds tomorrow. We're very near the end of it all. Very soon, the Lord Jesus is going to come. And we who have been faithful to Him in every aspect of Christian life will be rewarded abundantly. Amen. So bless the Lord tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the Tabernacle Church. Amen. You'd be surprised how many times I hear our church mentioned at the home. They'll always ask, oh, we've seen that. Someone said, we've been there. We participated in the arena. Unbeknownst to us, we didn't know anything about it. Amen. So that made my heart rejoice that we have something going. Not only to bless us, but to bless our community, reaching out to others. Amen. May the Lord bless your night. And I trust my few words that are encouragement to you. And teaching the time and giving and trusting God to do the rest of it. Amen. Amen. There's several other things we can talk about, but I just think I've said enough for you to rejoice and be glad. There's one thing I thought too, in my early years I thought, I'll never be able to pay tithe. I don't make enough money to live on. Then I came to the conclusion that I pay my tithe and live on what I had left. And it's always just a blessing to know how God provided the needs. I pastored a little church in Valley, Oklahoma. When I went there, there's only 5 or 6 people coming. And I put together to about 100. But those first few months, the tithe was almost nil. We had no other source of income but trust in God. And so therefore, I had a man that taught me carpenter. I became a carpenter. Then a man taught me how to lay blocks. And I became a block layer. Then a guy taught me how to be a plumber. So I became a plumber. I had an old car had to be worked on about every week, and I learned to be a mechanic. Woo. And when I got to Africa, I needed every ounce of it. And what I want to say is this. When things look the dimmest financially in valiant, God always comes through with some kind of need of met, some kind of a financial gift of some kind. When the day, it wasn't never anything, but it was just coming, unexpected. Ooh, hallelujah. When I think about those things, I kind of get goosebumps on me. And God taught me I could trust Him at all times, regardless of what it looked like. The dimmest light may be, He's the brightest light that ever shines. Lord, I want to thank You for the privilege of being here tonight and coming to the close of our activities. We never close our worship time. We'll take You with us. We'll find time just to worship You and just to praise You and to love You and feel Your compassion and feel Your love. Amen. What an outstanding experience to know You, Lord, in all of Your fullness. In Jesus' name, bless this group of people, and I'll give You praise for it. I can't close without saying I have the deepest appreciation for Dr. McGee and Jenny. And more than appreciation is like love for father and son and daughter. And I know You have taught me. Several of you said to me, "You've done a good job training." Well, I think I'm not training beyond me. Woo! Hallelujah. Amen. Bless you. And the Lord